All right, so make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Feel free to change positions whenever the body is uncomfortable. And we can start by bringing awareness to the process of breathing for a few minutes as a way to settle into the now. Take some time usually to switch gears from busyness, traffic, chores, kids. And we use the breath as a non-conceptual anchor into the present. And it's natural that the mind is producing thoughts, images, crazy, random, or just a to-do list. We simply notice these voices or images, but not log in into them. So wise man Gurdjieff said, don't become a taxi, in reference to this thought traffic. We don't need to stop the traffic. This is not really possible and it's not necessary. We simply watch. Thoughts coming, and if we don't engage, they naturally fade away like a wave reaching the shore. And we keep coming back to this enjoyable, relaxed, being aware of the body breathing. And as we do that, we can also intentionally allow for the whole weight of the body to be fully supported. So not holding on to the weight. It's as if the body is like a sack of potatoes. Also relaxing the jaw. We can let it slightly hang. Relaxing the eyelids, the eyebrows, face, eyeballs. Not changing the breath in any way. Just taking the time to arrive. With the mind here, the body here, feelings, sensations here, sounds. And there is this presence which is already here. It's hearing these words, watching the breath, hearing sounds. Nothing to do. The only thing to do is to stop doing something, to stop going into the past or the future, just knowing. And each time we notice ourselves in some daydreaming state, right away we let it go, bring ourselves back to the now. We can use the bell as a reminder to stay in the here and now. Another wise man, Rodney Collins, said, if you are not established in the present moment, you are nowhere and nothing is possible. For a long time, the mind, the mental state, is like a wild monkey horse. It's always suffering the disease of tomorrow or of yesterday. Using this time to practice this coming back to just effortlessly, consciously being present to our experiencing. So this meditation in this way is rather an effort, is not an effort, is more of a vacation. It may seem like an effort initially, but it's a vacation. It's like you have a vacation at work or break, and they say customers, they come to the window, but we're like, sorry. So these mental customers, images, thoughts, voices, comments, they come, they want to engage with us, and we usually go with them and go in a whole story. In our break, they come, it's fine, but we are not taking their business. And as we notice this, the movement of the breath, various muscles of the diaphragm, the belly, noticing these inner sensations, air in and out. And as we do that, we can now open the focus of the attention, like the camera. So it's opening the aperture of a camera a little bit and notice the space in which these breathing sensations are happening. We are conditioned to all the time to go with the attention somewhere, either some feeling or contraction in the body that we don't want, or go into attention in some thought, some preoccupation. So let's try now to open the attention, and we don't follow anything in particular. But we are not checked out. It's like you are watching a big vista, like a Grand Canyon, and just taking all globally. In the same way, our awareness is unfocused, open, and we naturally notice everything that appears in it. But at the same time, notice the background. With the eyes closed, it may seem like there's this inner empty black space. Yeah, so just notice that and be content with that. And in this space, thoughts pop up like birds chirping, and some feelings or energies in the body like clouds moving. We notice them and rest as this aware space. So we are the sky, the aware sky, aware of movement appearing within us. Turn your attention now, your interest towards the inner body, especially the area of the frontal line from the throat all the way to the belt, chest area, heart area, belly, gut. And simply notice and allow whatever is there, even if it's somehow unpleasant. Allowing all of these energies, tightness, contraction, knots, numbness, just giving them free space to be. Without trying to analyze, without trying to change anything, to calm anything. Allowing all of these energies, feelings, sensations, allowing everything to be as it is. It's natural if, as we do that, some thoughts come and we are bouncing out from inner body awareness, we bounce out into some thoughts, doing our best to notice and not stick to thoughts. If we get hijacked, we just bringing ourselves back to being aware of the inner body. So whatever is there, whatever energies or sensations, pleasant, neutral, slightly uncomfortable, we take the stand of a scientist that's just watching a rare type of butterfly on a deserted island, watching without interfering, having this benevolent indifference towards all sensations and feelings in the body. Also, watch for the tendency to focus into some part. So notice that maybe there is something that is unpleasant, so you're focusing on it. So if that is the case, if something is somehow unpleasant, welcome it completely, just for a bit, and open the attention as well. Notice the sense of aware spaciousness surrounding these sensations. We can now include in our welcoming, including hearing. And like a cat, effortlessly noticing sounds in the room, his voice outside. Even these thoughts are ultimately some sounds or images in our head. And try to hear as if you recently got this body, like in a science fiction movie or some alien creature. You got this human body and it's kind of new. Try to hear fresh, free from labels or memory. Also, notice that notice the background of silence, this aware silence without which we couldn't hear anything. Various sounds come and go. This aware, silent presence is here prior, during, and after the sound. No thinking necessary. No engaging with thoughts. However, thoughts are welcome to pass through. And now we can actually globally be present to the totality of our experience. I took us a little bit sector by sector just to be more familiar with these realms, the mental appearances, the bodily feelings, sensations, and the world. So now we can be present to all of them without focusing on any in particular. For some of us, this may be interpreted with like a lot of effort of controlling attention. But actually, it's more like you are about to fall asleep or you're resting on a beach, free from goals and agenda, doing nothing. This presence, which is hearing this voice, this is naturally aware. Being aware is not, it's not ultimately a practice. Being aware is our natural state. And whether we are consciously aware of this or not, this presence is the witness, the witnessing of all phenomena. And in our busy life, we are sucked into the phenomena we identified with the mental state or with the feelings. And this welcoming, aware meditation we are practicing not identifying, not getting involved with any thought, any feeling, yet not rejecting them either. It's like being present to a movie. And ask yourself this question, but don't don't, the mind may answer, the mind will say something, but that's just a thought, it's irrelevant. But we ask this question and we simply look there. We ask ourselves the question, what is aware of our experience right now? The mind may come up with thoughts, this or that. If that is the case, notice that's a thought. A thought is not aware. This thought appears to me. To whom do these thoughts appear? This question, traditionally called self-inquiry, is not meant to be answered with the mind. It's more that we simply are looking experientially right now. So even if the mind says, oh, it's this divine presence that's aware, that's beautiful, but it's a thought. Just a thought we watch. Turn your attention towards that which is aware of this thought. Notice that which is aware of sounds. There are a bunch of questions. They all have the same answer. Just helps to change the questions. And they all point to the same thing, which is not a thing. So another question is, what am I? What am I? Not as, a story with a chronology and stuff, but what is aware right now? What is hearing right now? What am I? The answer is the same. That to whom thoughts appear, that which is aware of contractions in the body. Putting a label on it is not useful. The mind puts a label on it and believes that it knows. We call it, oh yeah, that's consciousness, or that's presence, or that's something. But try to use the question as an invitation to look and check. So for some of us, when we ask this question, what is aware? The mind will bring up thoughts. If that is the case, we are informed that, well, no matter what it says, these are thoughts. The thoughts are not aware. We can ask the next question, to whom do these thoughts appear? The mind may say, well, to me. What do you mean? It's to me. Okay. What am I? For some of us, when we ask this question, the mind goes silent and it's just nothing. Be interested in this so-called nothing. It's not a nothing. It's a nothing in a way that we can't pinpoint it, we can't put the finger on it, it's invisible. But it is not nothing. It is that which is aware right now. So in the last couple of minutes, just do nothing. Just being. Being is effortless. Just being. And can this be enough? Very wise man who actually brought to the West this practice of, it's called Atma Vichara, or self-investigation, self-inquiry. Ramana Maharshi, he said, let what comes come, thoughts, feelings, stuff. Let what comes come. Let what goes go. Be interested in that which remains. So the question, who am I? What am I? What is aware? To whom do these thoughts appear? They all are pointers, directing us not towards the movie, but towards the perceiver of the movie. And we can get kind of prepared to, let's say, externalize this awareness. So we can gently and gradually open the eyelids, allowing these visuals. But try to not focus into objects and just see colors, shapes, the space, free from memory, free from labels, like a baby. Notice the space, the so-called external space.